Well, that was a sneak peek into this week's episode. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Messy Bun Girls. I'm Lauren. I'm your ginger host.
And I'm Jocelyn, your blonde host, and we've created this podcast as a source of encouragement and love to all you mamas out there.
We hope that this is a place where you will find grace and laughter in our messy bun lives.
And if you have any listener questions, you can send us a question at themessybungirls@gmail.com, or we'd love to hear your voice on our website, messybungirls.com.
Or now that we have this whole Instagram, YouTube thing going on, you could probably just comment.
You can comment right on the video. And
because
we
that's
love that.
Now. It is not weird at all. I'm totally fine with it.
Okay, are you?
All right, so today's episode is about beauty hacks. And frankly, I got a little tired of all of the things that you could find on the internet that are like the same 7 beauty hacks.
There are
go get a pedicure, go get a manicure. And it's just like, that costs money and you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a hack.
Yeah.
That's a thing that you can buy.
It's true.
I'm talking about like simple ways that you can kind of make your day better, feel prettier, maybe feel good about yourself, I don't know, improve your health even.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that I wanted to talk about today.
Do you know what I love to do?
What?
I love to scroll through watching people do makeup videos on themselves. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Like watching people like paint on their eyebrows or
have you ever seen it? Or?
Well, sometimes they're good and sometimes it's like that's so funny. Why did you do that?
Why do you do that?
Why would you do that? But have you seen the ones where like the girls from maybe Japan, they like tape their faces and so like they look total, and then they put like all sorts of like plasticky things and like makeup, and so they are like all
I
have you never seen
that. We'll watch that
they
after. But
crazy.
I'm not about to tell our people that they should tape their
face.
No,
don't tape your face. Don't tape your face. But you can watch it on YouTube, and it would be really funny. That'll bring up your day. It'll make you smile.
All right. So for me, I wrote down one.
I know you did.
You wrote down like 7.
I did.
I have more.
Okay.
But I was just like, here's the thing that's the most important to me, and it's basically sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
I wear sunscreen on my face every single day. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. It doesn't matter if it's raining outside. There's SPF on my face. There is still those UV rays are still coming through those clouds because it's light outside.
Yes.
And something like 90% of signs of aging are caused by sun damage or just the sun in general. You don't even have to get a tan. So that's like one of the easiest things. Now, do your research in terms of like whether you want to use like zinc oxide or this, like I'll let you decide how you want to do that. But and then the other thing, if we're talking about like how to not age, it's not necessarily an anti-aging kind of hack. Yeah. But it's more like wash your face at night. Just take your makeup off.
I know. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at that.
They say something like your face ages 7 times faster. So every day that you don't take off your makeup, your face just aged a week more than you did.
Shut up.
I know. Just wash your face. So here's how you do that. Just take a shower at night. Just move your shower to night.
I called you this morning because I was like, I can't remember the last time I took a shower, so I'm going to be late today because I'm going to take
I do not have time to shower in the morning, so I just shower at night.
I know.
All my makeup comes off.
But you shower every night?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's just too much.
Okay. That's my beauty hack.
Take a shower.
Take a shower. You are welcome. You go.
Hilarious. Okay, so a couple of the beauty hacks. So I was thinking through like my morning routine and what makes my morning routine easier. And so when I hop out of the shower, what makes my morning routine easier is having a super absorbent hair towel. Like having one of those hair towels. Oh, shut up, you. Having one of those hair towels.
Just dinged, everybody.
My computer. That like really absorb. It's not just a regular towel, but it's like a really super absorbent microfiber towel.
I've never gotten that to work.
It's the only thing. It just, you'll be surprised when because I have a lot of hair, you have a lot of hair, to wring out your hair with a regular towel, just like a hand towel, versus an absorbent towel, it will shock you. Plus they dry well, and so I always have my super absorbent hair towel and then another hair towel.
Okay.
So that's one thing that makes my morning easier. Another thing that is I do my hair wet instead of drying my hair. Like,
right. I mean, nobody has time to dry their hair.
Nobody has time to dry their hair. Exactly. But also, when I go out, people are like, "Oh my gosh, your hair." Not today, because my hair is up in a messy bun.
But that's what we do.
But that's what we do on Mondays. But when I go out, sometimes I like twist my hair, or I braid my hair. I have my hair braided in a crown.
Just and like Elsa ridiculousness to her hair.
But it's easy when your hair is wet. So when your hair is not wet, it is like silky and can be fine, and you get snarls and snags in your fingers really easily. But when your hair is wet, it's much more easy to handle. So that is another one of my hacks is I always braid my hair and do my hair wet because I don't know, it just looks nicer. So one thing I do though is I just hair dry just the front of my hair. So on my part up here, because then it doesn't look like greasy wet. You know, when your hair is really wet, then it looks kind of slicked back and it looks nasty.
Yeah.
But so I dry the front of my hair to make it look like my hair is dry, but the rest of my hair is relatively damp.
After you put it up?
No, before.
Okay.
And then it's just easy because you get little wispies in the front and it makes it look like it's dry, but it's not dry. So that's a couple of mine.
You had another one on here that I was like, this is a great one. Like those like sugar scrubs.
Yes.
That kind of thing. First of all, it's great for exfoliating. It's great anyway.
It is.
Use it as shaving cream.
We have
or even baby oil as shaving cream.
I've never done that one.
Yep, right there.
I've never done that one.
Or your makeup remover as baby oil. I'm serious.
It is.
Yeah,
I know. I do like using the sugar scrub as a shaving cream because I tend to get like razor burns on my legs because my legs in the shower get
really
cold.
Dry.
And I get cold and so I get goosebumps and then I shave over goosebumps and it's like, that's going to hurt later.
There's like that Norwex body scrubber thing that you can use that before you shave with nothing else. So even just like the sugar exfoliation will help you with that.
And it does. And I think so when I'm like scrubbing it, then my goosebumps go away because they're like, oh, you love me. You love me. I'm not cold. And then I shave and it's like, yes, I did that today. So I've got happy silky legs. So another thing, if we're still talking about my hair,
Are we always talking about your hair? Is that what this is about?
It is great. Bobby pins. So I love myself some bobby pins, but you have to get the right ones.
Okay.
So the only bobby pins, besides those swirly ones that you use.
Spin pins are where it's at.
I can't get them to work in my hair. I don't know why. My hair just doesn't like them. I don't know if it's like too silky or fine or whatever, but I've tried them and they're like, ow, stop it, get it out.
Like your scalp hurts?
Yeah, scalp, hair.
Well,
I think
spin it into your scalp.
Trying not to, but it's just hard. It's like a new thing. So, but the bobby pins that are the best are at like Sally's Beauty Supply.
Okay.
And they're like salon quality bobby pins. And so I have big bobby pins. They're longer. They're about like 3 inches long. And then I've got smaller bobby pins that are only like an inch long, 18 inches long. And so I use them together, like the big ones to pin the big stuff and the sized bobby pins. And so, and the other trick is you have to put the bumpy part down to your scalp. Yeah. A lot of people put the straight part in, and that's silly. Your scalp is rounded like the earth. And so put in I know. So put in like the bumpy side because it'll just be better. It
grips to your hair.
It does grip to your hair. But do not go to Target and be like, the blonde host said to get bobby pins. Every brand at Target stinks. Like the Goody brand, I do not like that brand. They don't hold tension. They're not as strong. They're not as made of a strong enough metal. Okay. Like these are metal, and the other thing I love about them is I'm blonde, so I got them in like gold. Yeah. So you can't really see them, and it's like a light gold, like a platinum. So go to Sally's Beauty Supply and get you the bobby pins if you want your hair to be pretty. Look like mine.
We all want our hair.
No, that's not true.
Are you ready to move on to Instagram responses?
Yeah, we could.
So we got several of you had like chimed in on Instagram about your beauty hacks when I asked about them last week. I love this one. A well-oiled dwelling said she drops she just puts a drop of peppermint into her lip gloss. I didn't know that it would plump up.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
For plumping and natural fresh breath. So it's just like, oh, okay, that
peppermint plumps. Like, I know you're not supposed to put peppermint like directly on anything, but so I wonder if like the lip gloss acts as like a carrier type.
I'm
for
sure
it.
That it does.
That would be
mix it with anything. It would be a carrier.
That would be interesting.
That would.
I might have to try that one.
So then after that, pretty much every single one of you said dry shampoo, like all of you, and I was like, oh well. We also love dry shampoo. Mine is like the foamy kind, like the
Okay, let's talk about this.
The pump foamy kind. One day somebody handed me a bottle that was like a spray bottle, and I was like, "Thank you. What is this?" I asked for dry shampoo. So there are all sorts out there. I know people who make their own with like baking
arrowroot.
Powder. Arrowroot powder or like baking soda. But I love what Little Fender said. She said dry shampoo at night. And then she ties her hair up on top of her head for added volume in the morning. And I was like,
okay, so I'm win. Trying that tonight.
You win.
Yes.
Dry shampoo Instagram comments.
Exactly. You win. Oh, you win.
Not you.
Not you. You.
You did.
I think that dry shampoo is the reason that I don't shower as often as I do. Thank you, dry shampoo. So I used to, before dry shampoo, I even knew it was a thing, I used baby powder because my hair is blonde and you don't really see it because it's white. And so I used baby powder, just like a hint of baby powder, and I just kind of fluff it in and it works just fine. So if you don't have any dry shampoo, but you have a baby, you might have baby powder. So just... put a little bit on the baby, put a little bit in your hair.
Like next week's episode, because it's going to be on newborns, and I will ask the question, what did anybody use baby powder for? Like, I have no idea.
Except for if you have brunette hair, ain't going to work for you.
It's not
Sorry, girlfriend. You're going to have to find something else, because you will look like you need.
Maybe you could put chocolate in it.
Would dry. I think that would have
cocoa powder.
Opposite.
Okay. There you go.
Now you're eating your hair. Your kids are eating your hair.
All right. So
definitely dry shampoo.
This next comment I loved. This woman wins Woman of the Week award.
Yes.
She said this was her beauty hack. Everybody. Karen Hoyt 1 says, I take a deep breath in, and as I exhale, I soften my face and allow a smile to rise up from my heart to my lips. And as
let's just try that right now. That sounds amazing.
No, I'm just laughing. As silly as that sounds, I was like, you win.
You do win.
You're Woman of the Week.
She
award.
Sounds like she would be great at like teaching yoga.
Do you
teach yoga, Karen Hoyt 1?
That would.
It sounds like you might.
It kind of helped us to go in a different direction for this because I was like, you could go on the internet and find the same 25 beauty hacks, and they all are like, buy this product. And I was like, I don't want to do an episode on different products that you should buy. It's more about like how you can do so. Anyway, we could do that. But we don't want to. We do certainly have our favorites when it comes to our own like daily routine, but we wanted to take a different course. So we give you the Messy Bun Girls beauty hacks. Take it away, Jocelyn.
Oh.
Which one would you like to start with?
Sleep. Hi, Viola.
Goodness gracious, girl, stay out of the episode.
Do you want to come here and say hi to all of our people on the interwebs?
I was trying to tell you to stay out, sweetheart. What? No.
So everybody, Viola is asking for dessert.
Bye.
And it's so funny and so cute because she didn't eat her lunch.
She ate a little bit later. Okay, so you said sleep.
So I think sleep is one of the best beauty hacks. If you are not getting good sleep, you will age. You will age faster because of your stress level.
Unhappy.
You will be unhappy.
And
you
sad.
will be sad, which will give you sad lines, which just, yeah. So I think that when you are
8 hours,
looking
right?
to, yes, like when you are looking to have, it's not only a beauty hack, but you need sleep.
Go sleep.
Go to
Go
bed.
to sleep. Take a nap, like an actual nap, but then take a nap.
Do you like napping?
That
should be a beauty hack. That should be on the next.
That's making the list.
That should
the
be
next one is napping. There we go. Take a nap.
Sleeping and then napping. Yes. I think that's a wonderful beauty hack. Okay, so sleeping is important because you need it, and it'll help you to feel better. It'll being rested is just important in your overall demeanor.
Sure.
A mad mommy is one that got no sleep last night.
It now occurs
that's
to me that
happen.
the napping we're about to talk about leads to the reason why we need these beauty hacks.
It is, yes.
Because on the list of the Messy Bun Girls, I can't say don't have children as your beauty hack.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah.
So this is kind of like, well, if you're gonna have kids, like, I guess do it this way.
Exactly.
Try to sleep. We know you probably can't.
Yes.
So sleep, napping.
Yeah.
And then, like, I put in there, like, just kind-heartedness.
Yeah.
Empathy. Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can't think of, it doesn't really matter what you physically look like. If you are a kind-hearted person, if you care deeply about other people and how they feel, like, your actions in that right there, like, everybody's looking like you're the most beautiful person in the entire world.
Yes.
And I know that we want to teach that to our kids, and I know that it's just like, well, that's just what ugly people say. It's totally real.
Yes.
And I would want my daughter to find her beauty.
Yes.
In her heart and in her kind-heartedness and generosity and things like that.
I also think that one of our beauty hacks is self-compassion. Like that is something that I've learned over the last 6 months being in counseling and therapy, is just how to love yourself right where you're at. So if you can't do certain things, it's okay. What can you do?
Yeah.
How can you love yourself right where you're at? You got a big zit on your forehead. Sorry about your luck. I mean, it's going to go away. I promise. Like, it's not going to be there forever.
Is that something you're experiencing?
It was last week. Oh my gosh. I had this monster on my forehead. I might still have it. Like, it's right there. See it?
No.
Well, if I get close to the screen, they'd see it.
Okay.
There's still residue. It's still there. But also, like, I'm starting to get age spots, y'all. It's stupid, and I hate it. And so I have this one on my face, and I was like, "What is that?" And I started to scratch it, and I was like, "Ow! Now that's on my face.
That's my skin.
That's my skin.
That is what my skin
and
looks like.
My skin is doing different." I'm like, "Why? I don't want that bump there." And so I'm trying all these different things. I was like, "Okay, that just might be.
That's your face now.
That's my face now." And my husband has like these. I think it's I can't remember what it's called. It's like a pigmentation that he has coming on his forehead. So like his forehead's getting to be like 2 different colors, and I love it. I think it's gorgeous on him, but he's so totally self-conscious about it. But I'm just like, baby, we're getting old together. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with us getting old together. But I think that there's a moment of like self-compassion where you just have to be like, you know what, this is okay. This is where I'm at today. This is who I am today. And I still love it.
I still love me. I still love you. Let's grow old together and die in our 90s.
I would love
like
that.
A plan.
Let's do that.
That sounds like a plan.
For sure.
What's our next one? What
I don't know.
Want to do?
You pick. We have this list on our computer, so we're kind of just going randomly on the list. So now it's your turn, because I just did self-compassion.
Okay, I was going to say finding joy in the little things.
Sounds great.
I can't tell you throughout my day how often and easy it is just to like, oh my gosh, these children need and need and need and need. And I have no more things. And it starts in the morning.
Yes.
At like getting ready for school time. And I sometimes I have to change the rhythm, and I have to be like, I am going to behave this way today. Or I'm going to stop yelling at you so much, that kind of thing. We're going to actually change the way we do our mornings so that, sometimes you have to make a change. Or sometimes you just have to go, you know what? I love you. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
And what do you need today? life is short.
Oh, I know.
And every time I put my son on the bus, I like give him a kiss so that like my last moment with him for that morning, if it's that last time I see him ever, that I have no like real regret about how that went. And I know that that's super morbid, but like I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Somebody wrote something on Instagram that I loved. It was basically like leaving the house and coming back safely is a very underrated blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, yeah, I feel entitled to leave the house and to come back safely.
Yeah.
So just joy in the little things, like I made it back home today.
Winning!
Yeah, I won! That kind of thing. So what can you find joy in? What is not bringing you joy that you can just tweak your attitude?
Mm-hmm.
Because most often the things that aren't bringing us joy, you could probably blame somebody else for that. But the truth is you don't control that person.
Yeah.
You don't control how they behave, what they do or say to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to change the way that you think about it.
Yeah. This morning I was watching Cadence. She's really good at doing everything but getting ready for school.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And so this morning I was watching her just kind of do her own thing, and I was saying like, hey, why don't you get your socks on, da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden, so I'm making Stina's lunch, and I look over, and here she is doing the maze on the back of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. And I was like, oh, isn't she beautiful? Like, there will be one day where I will look over and she'll be grabbing the keys to go drive herself to school, you know, and there won't be those days where she's driving me up a wall.
Wish that I had more time.
And
to
I will, yes, isn't that insane? Like, I wish that I had more of these maddening times with you.
Not
you're
right now, but I will have wished that.
I will at
be,
some point.
That's a thing.
Well, because Jason and I talk all the time about how we wish our kids were little again. Like, we are, I don't know, Cadence or on Facebook memories. Sometimes
stop it, Facebook.
They just kill me.
Stop.
So yesterday or 2 days ago, Stina's Facebook memory, my Facebook memory of Stina, was she had made herself breakfast, and it was like grapes and carrots. And I was like, oh, you're so cute. You made yourself breakfast. And she was like 2.5. And then like, I subsequently, like, Cadence's memory of breakfast is the day where she, like, lost her ever-living mind because Jason would not let her have Doritos for breakfast. Like, just alligator tears and we were laughing about it in the car. And, I mean, Jason and I looked and we were like, oh, I miss those days.
Like, she lost her mind.
She lost her mind, and I just miss those days where she lost her mind.
See? Joy in the little things.
Yep.
All right,
yeah,
you go.
You gotta find it. So, I think one down here is not caring what other people think of you.
Yeah.
I think that this comes with age.
Yeah.
Because when I was in my 20s, I very much had a very difficult time not caring.
Therapy session on this topic.
I think I had a very difficult time not caring what other people thought about me. It was really all I thought about, and that really led to me parenting differently when my kids were little. I mean, Stina was born when I was 25, and so like I spent 5 years in my 20s when she was growing up feeling like I cared about what other people thought while I'm raising my kid.
They can't see me doing this, though.
Exactly.
What would they think of me?
Which led to so many mistakes.
So beauty hack, like ultimate beauty hack, I think.
It is.
Stop caring what other people. Who cares what they? Well, you care. Don't stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop
Who
it right
are they
now.
though? Like what you could do is maybe pick the 5 people in your life that actually matter what they think.
Yes.
Maybe you don't even have. Maybe that's a high number.
Your husband, your best friend.
And maybe that's it. And those are the people you seek advice from. But other than that, like nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to parent your children. Nobody knows your kids or what they do.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times like I've been like they can't see me giving my kids screen time. Yeah. And it's just like they don't know what my kids do at home. Like do I care that like no. And it's hard. Like I'm 36 and I still really struggle like in just not just in my parenting. who cares about how to present myself?
Yeah.
But like just in my own life, decisions I make based on, well, what would people think of me if I stopped doing this? You know, or if I started this, or I start doing things because wouldn't this make me more valuable or whatever? And I'm losing a lot of freedom in that.
Yep.
Like I just don't have. I'm being held prisoner to what other people think. So stop doing that. You do you.
Stop it.
And you'll be the best mom.
Yeah.
You'll be the best mom for your kids.
Yeah.
By being you.
I was talking to my friends the other day about how like your past and your experiences are unique to you. Nobody has lived what you've lived.